They were reality TV's most unlikely stars, not actors, not singers, not polished influencers, just welders, mechanics, and one stubborn family trying to build bikes and stay together. But behind the roaring engines and explosive arguments, each one of them had a story worth telling. Mikey Teutul quietly battled addiction after the cameras stopped rolling. Paul Jr. broke away from his father and built his own empire. Rick Petko traded custom choppers for handcrafted knives. And Paul Sr.? He's still building bikes, and still as fiery as ever. In short, American Chopper gave us legendary machines, but the real stories were the men behind the steel. Like and subscribe if you love stories like this. It helps support the channel and keeps these memories alive. Let's begin with the man who started it all. Paul Teutul Sr. Known for his handlebar mustache and even stronger opinions, he built Orange County choppers from a small shop into a cultural phenomenon. But success came at a steep cost. Public feuds, a shattered family business, and legal battles with former partners. These days, Sr. has traded the New York grind for Florida sun, where he runs the OCC Roadhouse, a mix of custom shop, biker bar, and museum. He's still showing up at bike fests, still speaking his mind, and still living full throttle. Love him or not, Paul Sr. never took his foot off the gas. Paul Jr., his oldest son, walked away from the shop and in the fights to prove he could succeed on his own. And he did. Paul Jr. Designs became a powerhouse in custom bikes. Today, he's a family man, podcast host, public speaker, and the force behind the upcoming American Bike Fest. He's no longer in his father's shadow, and hasn't been for a long time. Do you remember the first time you saw a Paul Jr. bike and thought, that's not just metal, that's art? Then there's Mikey Teutul, the heart and humor of the show. Fans loved him for his honesty and warmth even when things got tough. But off camera, Mikey struggled. He checked into rehab for alcohol abuse and walked away from the spotlight. Since then, he's tried his hand at painting, opened and later closed an art gallery, and now co-hosts a podcast with a former OCC buddy. His latest project, making his own movie, and he's funding it himself. Mikey may have stumbled, but he never stopped moving forward. That's strength in its own quiet way. Rick Petko wasn't flashy, and he didn't yell, but he was one of the best builders OCC ever had. Steady, focused, and fiercely skilled, Rick was the craftsman behind some of the show's cleanest builds. These days, he's working at Pocono Mountain Harley-Davidson and running his own brand, RPD & Company, crafting custom knives and wedding bands from his farm in Pennsylvania. Still working with fire and steel, just on a more personal scale. If anyone embodied the spirit of just get the job done, it was Rick. Vinnie DiMartino, another fan favorite, left OCC to start V-Force Customs. He's now running a family-owned auto repair shop and raising his kids in upstate New York. Vinnie never chased fame, he just chased good work, and that's something to respect. Cody Connelly, once the teenage apprentice, is now deep in the excavation business. His company, Revel Ranch, trades handlebars for backhoes. A different kind of machine, but the same hands-on grit. And Jason Pohl, the designer behind OCC's wildest bikes, now works with SolidWorks and runs his own digital design firm. His artistry helped shape the visual legacy of American Chopper, and he's still pushing creative boundaries today. These men gave us more than a TV show. They gave us drama, family, grit, and steel. They built with their hands and sometimes broke with their hearts. What's your favorite American Chopper moment? Was it a bike build, a blowout, or a quiet moment that stuck with you? Share it in the comments. We read every one. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps keep these stories alive for fans like you. In the end, American Chopper was never just about motorcycles. It was about legacy. And every one of these men, whether they stayed in the spotlight or walked away, built something that still rides on.
Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.